Namaste Gaurachandraya Radhikaya Tadalaya Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tadabhaktaya Namo Namo. So we carry on with Introduction to Tarot, Part 2. Before we're speaking about how Tarot can be understood through Vedic knowledge, how Tarot is related to the Vedas, and we're gonna go a little bit more deep into it. So in Vedic knowledge, it is explained that this universe is created out of 5 elements. 5 elements manifest absolutely everything, except the soul. So there's souls coming to this world of 5 elements. And what it means, the material elements always are changing. So soul is different from 5 elements. And how it works is the Brahma, the creator of the universe, he appears first and he receives a mantra. And by the power of this mantra, he manifests the 5 elements. And out of those 5 elements, he manifests 14 planetary systems. He manifests all the different sorts of bodies. And then basically, souls are coming to this world, and then life is activated. So what are those 5 elements and how we can understand it and how they are related to Tarot? So previous video we explained the universe card is basically the entire material universe in one. And the center, yes, the center of the card here in this specific deck is called Hermetic deck. There's a sign of a soul. So soul in a material universe. And give example, maybe a more famous deck, the Crowley deck. This is so well designed, especially in this deck. It's perfectly well designed. All decks pretty much follow the same idea. So you got 4 elements on a corner, represented by 4 zodiac signs. The fixed zodiac signs, which are the Taurus, the Leon, the Scorpio, and the Aquarius. Yeah. So these form the universal cover. In the center, the female body always represents the soul. The soul itself. The soul has a body. It has a female body, feminine body. And then the soul is dancing with the snake and holding the moon. Means the snake represents the knowledge, moon represents the mind, and then you got the eye looking. This is the pineal gland by which the soul is looking out towards this world. So the soul in a way is sit up here in a pineal gland when a person is awake. When he goes to sleep, the soul goes in the heart and it travels back and forth, sometimes it's in the throat. So in this way, this Crowley Tarot, Lady the Fairy, very beautifully has drawn out this conception of how the soul is locked in a material world, and behind it is a Taurus symbol that it goes around and around and round and round and round and round and round and round. There's a house below it, 3-floor house, 3 material modes of nature, goodness, passion, ignorance. Same conception here, Hermetic Tarot. Here is also added to the time, yeah, and Seng. Sattvagun, Rajagun, Tamagun. 3 modes of nature, material universe, soul locked into this world. Yes, soul is in the center. Now, as we understand this is the Akash. This is everything together, sound and ether. So there's a next elements, how this thing comes and how 4 elements are not just the aspects we are understanding, like air is the air that we're breathing. No. Air is related to so many things at the same time. And that's how the tarot beautifully comes together and represents everything at the same time. So air, which is represented by swords in tarot, it explains all the, first of all, yes, all the air, of course. Then in a body, it corresponds to the sense of touch. So the touch in reality is the highest form of pleasure. So therefore air is directly connected to it. Without having a sense of touch, no one can really enjoy in this world. So air. Then another aspect to it is all the information is related to an air. All the knowledge is related to an air. So one cannot do anything without having a knowledge, right? Anything what you want to do in this world, you have to have a knowledge, you have to have information first, where you go, what you want to do, what kind of skills you have, what kind of talents you have, what kind of education you want, what kind of places you want to go. Like, it's all, the knowledge comes first. First is to know, and then comes a desire after that. So desire is based on a knowledge, which in tarot is represented by water. So water is perhaps the most interesting element in tarot in general altogether, because water represents the happiness, the joy, the celebration of the soul. It's like a currency, the ultimate currency, what is paid in this material world. That's what everyone is looking for. Now, what makes people happy is different, but they're all looking for the same thing. Exactly the same thing. Means the cups. Yeah, some like different kind of foods, some like different kind of places, temperature, but ultimately it comes down to this. How will you feel about what you get and what kind of desires you have? So it's a rotation. First you have a desire, then you get it, how you feel about it. Yes, so it's all based on cups. Cups is also interestingly related to water. That if you look in general, water is always nourishing the nature, nourishing the body. Most of the intoxications are in a form of water, so they give you a sense of joy and pleasure in a directly in the mental field. You can look at so many different angles, but in Sanskrit it's called ras. Yeah, so ras means like a liquid thing that you can drink, and it's directly linked also to the state of mind, that with what you're experiencing in relationships with other people, be it your son, your daughter, your beloved, your parents, your friends. It's all called like a ras, what you're tasting. What is this you're getting out of the relationships, and how happy or sad it makes. It can be dramatic, it can be great, so it depends on that. So cups, that's what is like a central currency, what drives the tarot forward, desire, and how you feel about what you get. Yes, so Ace of Cups, that's the root, that's the start point, that's the water element, number one. Then once you got a desire, then next element is fire. So it's fourth element in a fifth fire element system. So now once you got a knowledge, when you have a desire, you know what you want, you have to go for it. It cannot be just sitting here. Like, this is a popular concept these days, that people, they just intellectualize and have a desire, and they just sit around all day long thinking about it, what they want, but they never actually act on it. So this card is acting on your desire, acting on your beliefs, going out there and trying to accomplish your heart desires. It's a very fundamental card in terms of activating everything in this world, always based on a desire and knowledge. So it doesn't come independently. All this comes out now, what's inside. It reflects what is inside. Meaning, if you're hungry, you're going to go out and find some food, yes, to be normal. So the bodily demands inside make you act outside. Fire also represents in Ayurveda all the transformations. So fire transforms this world non-stop. Fire is the element that takes one to another. This card also represents Pran, yeah, the Chi energy in Chinese understanding and Vedic understanding is Pran. It means the soul is connected to this physical body through the element of Pran or chakras. So Pran goes through the body, activates the body, and it's like the wires that connect the soul to its physical body and makes it able to act. So, fire element. Now the last one is earth. Yes. Now earth, represents the body itself, represents everything outside of the body, represents what you get. Yes. So it also represents all the new beginnings. It's all the things externally what you see. So earth element is considered to be the fullest one because all the other 5 elements are in here. Means in the air there is no earth, but in the earth there is air, there is fire, there is water, and it's in Akash. So in this way, earth is a complete element and represents all the other 5. And in tarot, all the money, all the wealth, all the health, all the things what you get external world is represented by this earth element, or coins or pentacles. Also interesting understanding, the pentacle name in tarot is always kind of controversial. Pentacle, oh, what is pentacle? Oh, it's a sign of the witch or the demons or something. Pentacle actually in reality is a very ancient Vedic symbol where the number 108 is presented. It shows how the universe expands and how everything in the universe is based on an aspect of beauty. Because everyone is attracted to beauty, everyone wants beauty. Yeah, this beauty kind of rules this world. Yeah. It is said that the greatest, most powerful thing in this world, in this universe, is it's not a nuclear weapons or any other kind of power, of mystic power. Really, simply, in reality, it is just the beauty and the youth of a young woman. Because she can control everyone. All the kings, all the politicians, all the people with money, all the mystics, all the magicians, she can control any of them with that power. So in this way, the beauty, the pentacles are sometimes 5-pointed stars, and it represents the golden ratio, how the universe is designed, externally what you see. And now what you see, what you get, it comes back to this card. It's a cups, how you feel about it internally. Yes. So that's how the tarot goes around and round. And the cups and the pentacles make the perfect kind of combination. The cup holds the water. Yes. So if we look this way, we can put the tarot simply in this combination. 5 elements and what's happening in this universe. Yes. Alright, so let's keep this video here and we carry on in the next one. Jai Radha.